Hello. 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 Thanks for the gifts. I'm good. How are you guys doing? Hello. I'm good. How you guys doing? So if you want a private reading, just message me under. There's a link under my page. A half hour, 65, an hour is 125. Don't message me for free readings at the private readings because it's not fair for other people that are waiting to get readings on here. So I just ask that everybody keep the page taps. Keep tapping the page. I appreciate that. If you like to share the page, I appreciate that as well. Thank you. Keep tapping the page until I'm done doing readings. I appreciate that. Thank you. So how I work is, let's talk about how how TikTok works. So on TikTok, I don't pick names on here like you see some mediums that pick names because a lot of people on here have fake names. I don't do that. So how I do it is I'll go live with somebody on here. You have to have 1,000 followers to go live. That's how it works on TikTok. It's not my rules, that's TikTok rules. The reason why I do it that way on TikTok is because I want to prove to people I'm legit so that you can see the people's response and what they come back with, what they're going to say, and validation. That's why I do that. Now, if you follow me on my Facebook page, when I start doing readings back on there, I pick people off like that because more people have real names on there. On here, a lot of people don't have real names. So if you keep people come on here say, I want my mom, I want my cousin Tony, my brother Joe, whatever, I ignore that because I'm not focused up here. So that's basically what's going on. And how I do it is I am a psychic medium. I consider myself more of a medium than a psychic. And you'll see me scribbling and closing my eyes or looking around. And what I'm doing is I'm focusing in on the spirit and I'm seeing if there's any messages, mentally images that they're going to show me. Now the mediumship I got is called what are they called? Trance medium, which means I can go through a partial trance, and mental mediumship. This is a rare mediumship, and so it's just basically scribbles, and that's how I'm able to do it. That's all it is. I can't read what it says because it's just scribbles. That's why I have a scribble pad here. And I do not connect with babies, I do not connect with infants, and I do not connect with people who passed away before 30 days. And that's why I don't connect with them. I do not connect with animals. I see animals on the other side with people, but I do not connect with them. If you are impatient and you keep spamming on here, some of the monitors might get frustrated and kick you out. So just be patient as much as you can. And also, I do get a lot of weirdos on here, religious freaks and people like that. But I have good moderators on here that usually kick them out. So now that I explained how this works and how TikTok works, I'll go into this pretty shortly on how this works. Also understand that when I connect with spirit, I do not see them young on the other side. Why do I hold the rosary? Because I can. All right, so when I do connect with the spirit on the other side, I don't see them old, bald, gray, overweight. I don't see them on the deathbed. They always come to me looking young. That's how I see them. I don't see them the way you remember them dying. That's when I deliver the messages. I don't pick how I pick them. I go live with them on here. I just explained all that, how that works. How I pick them on Facebook, I just pick them like this because the names, I can see names on Facebook. Here it's a lot of fake names, so I don't. If you say my brother Joe, my cousin Sally, I'm not gonna pay attention to this. Understand that. I'm not picking names on here. So you're just wasting your time by doing that. No, I do not connect with babies. I connect with people probably over the age of 5 or 10 that know how to communicate back. I do not connect with anybody before 30 days. No, I do not connect with animals. Hello. Thank you. I don't understand when people ask me these questions. I'm sorry, just having a weird day. Why do you? Like people ask me that question all the time. Why are you holding a rosary? They always ask me that. I don't. I don't know. I just get frustrated with certain questions like that because it's if it kind of I don't know. I'm just gonna be quiet because I just want to sound like I want to be sarcastic because it just frustrates me when people ask those kind of questions. All right, so I'm just gonna go forward and see where I'm going. Give me 1 second here. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's your name?
Cassie.
Kathy or Cassie?
Cassie.
Have you had a reading with me before?
No.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So you guys, if you ever had a reading with me before and you're on a live, please give it a chance to step aside for somebody else to have a reading. I appreciate that, especially people that can't afford it.
Okay.
Okay, Kathy, who do you want me to connect with?
Kyle Roberts.
Hale Roberts.
Yep, Kyle.
In relationship?
My ex.
Sorry for your loss. How long has it been?
A year.
So when I connect with him, he's going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Does that make sense? He tells me something about his death. You're angry and you can't let this go.
Yeah.
And he's telling you to forgive yourself and to learn to, he wants you to forgive him, but to learn to forgive yourself because this is tearing you up. He's saying that you're not going to do it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
He goes, if she doesn't do it, then why am I here? That's what he just said.
Yeah.
He's frustrated. He says, something like, why does she not trust me enough to be here? Because she's not going to listen to me. Does that make sense?
Kinda. Yeah.
I'll keep going if he's willing to go, but hold on. He's cussing. He says this SH that you're holding on to is going to end up giving you a heart attack because you're
Yeah.
not letting things go.
Yeah.
You have panic attacks.
Yeah.
But he keeps asking you, why are you doing this to yourself? Why don't you allow yourself to be free and happy?
Yeah, that sounds like it. I need to.
He's laughing. He goes, see, this is what I had to put up all these years. He's laughing.
Yeah.
He's sorry that he's sorry that he passed away like this
Mm-hmm.
because he left you with a lot of questions or something. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And he's saying he's sorry that he went this way.
Yeah.
Pay attention to crows and blue jays with him.
I see a lot of those.
Pennies. So when you're watching TV, do you ever feel like, you ever watch TV and the TV just shuts off?
Yes.
What happens? Like, does it always happen
Well,
or just once in a while?
well, actually, at one time I was watching TV and my PlayStation turned on by itself, and he used to play the PlayStation a lot, so I thought that might have been him.
He visits you in dreams, but he says mostly he sits at like when you're laying down near the end of your bed. And I'm not sure if you're picking onto that up or have you felt that?
I just got chills because every time I'm about to go to sleep, I feel like somebody is by my feet all the time.
That would be his validation there.
Oh my goodness.
He tries to make noises or move things or shuffle around things in your bedroom to wake you up or just to say I'm here too at times. Your house ain't
Yeah.
haunted.
Yes.
Did he have like short dark brown hair, like a goatee or something? Or facial
Yes.
hair?
Yes.
It's like a t-shirt and a plaid button-up collared shirt. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And he looks young, like in his 20s. That's why they would show themselves to me. And he's a healthy thin, but not big. Like a sick thin. He's smiling.
Yes. When he passed away, he was 22.
Okay. There's a black dog with him.
Yeah. Yep.
Wherever he goes, that dog is with him. He loved the outdoors.
Yes, he did.
He tells me that his private heaven is a cabin up in heaven, up in the hills,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where he goes. And he can do all the hunting and fishing and all the camping he wants.
Yeah. That sounds like him.
You have some clothing of his, he tells me.
Yeah.
Shirts and a coat, or something like that, or a shirt and coat. Or did you?
Yeah, I had one of his shirts, but I also for his funeral I bought all the clothes that he had on.
I keep seeing flowers. He surprised you with flowers?
All the time.
He says you were his go-to with everything. That's how he
Yes.
said it.
Yes.
He trusted you more than anybody he's ever met, his friends and family.
Yep.
You were like his best friend.
He
You
told me
kept your
that.
word. Huh?
He told me that a lot.
Like you would never turn your back on him like other people would. Even his family turned his back on him at times, but you were always there.
Yes.
You understood him when
Yep.
nobody else did. And he says, I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for all the memories we shared together, but knowing that I'm never going to leave you.
Good.
Whether kids, or kid is what he said, kids.
Yeah.
And he hears you when you talk to him. Every time we talk to them, think of them, or talk about them, they're always with us.
Yeah. That's like 24/7.
It's with you then quite a bit then. He said, for God, man, just tell her to please forgive me and to forgive herself. I want her to be peaceful.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to him before he goes?
I just wanted to ask if he did it to himself.
So I go down the list. I said, was this a homicide? A big no. I go, is it health related? No. I go, was it an accident? No. I said, was it like self-inflicted? He keeps saying yes.
Yep.
So yeah, there's your answer. He did this because the BS he had to deal with this had nothing to do with you, and he hopes you understand that. He wants you to quit blaming yourself as well.
Okay.
There's nothing you could have done. It had nothing to do with you. I wish you would stop doing that to yourself.
Good.
He keeps saying it was me. I know you would have helped me, but it would just prolonged it. It's hard for me to explain this to you. But I'm at peace now.
Good.
I hope you forgive me.
I do.
I really forgive me. Don't be mad no more. I love you more than anything. I need you to understand this.
I love him too.
I think I seen him kissing you on the forehead. Did he do that quite a bit?
Yeah.
He's looking right at you in the eyes, and he's just like this. He goes, tell her I said I love her and I'm never gonna let her go.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Bye, sweetie. Goodbye. Does that sound like him?
Yes, thank you so much.
A lot of validation there. Thank you for allowing me to do that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So you guys, it's validation. That's all it is. Validation is the truth. That's why I do readings. All my readings are different. They're never the same. So if you guys want to schedule a private reading with me, a half hour is 65, an hour is 125, and an hour is a Zoom or phone, a half hour 65 phone, and you can schedule that under my bio, which is my cartoon. There's a link there. Click the link, and that's where you can schedule. Thank you guys for the gifts. Okay. Please keep the taps going. Tom, you get that?
I sent all the the clothes.
Thank you guys for the gifts. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't see you.
Okay, hang on. I'm like so nervous. Can you see me now?
No.
Okay.
Have I done a reading for you?
No, not at all.
What's your first name?
Tina.
Your last name?
Corbos.
Corvo.
Corbos.
Oh, sorry. I don't need your last name. That's usually when I do that for phone. Sorry. So who do you want me to connect with?
My aunt.
Her first and last name?
Carolyn. And then the last name is Lishette.
Lishek?
Lishette.
Lishek?
Lishette.
Lishek?
No, with like a TH. TH at the end.
Lishette?
Lishette. Yes.
Lishette?
Lishette. ILSCHETT.
Lishette.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss. How long has it been since she's crossed over?
She passed away 2000. The year 2000.
So she's gonna look young. She won't look like you remember her.
Okay.
Daddy. Mommy. See, mommy.
So really quick, hold on. So somebody go check on my Facebook page and click on it to see if if it's working. Somebody says that she clicked on it and it's not working. Somebody on here, and then post on here if it is. So it's, if you want to schedule reading, it's under my bio. There's a link there. That's where you click it. I don't do free readings on the messenger, so nobody message me for free readings on there. It's just to schedule readings. She was like a second mom to you.
Yes.
She tells me she's sorry she left you alone like this when she passed.
Mommy.
She was kind of capacitated or something, like towards the end, like she couldn't move. Like she wasn't feeling well. Like right towards the end. Does that understand that?
I kind of.
She's been known to move things and drop things around your house, and sometimes they've broken. She doesn't mean to do it, but she tries to make noises. It's been a long time, so you may or may not remember some of this stuff. You understand that?
Yeah.
A pony. A pony.
She's got kind of shorter brown, dark brown hair. When she was younger, not too short, but shorter brown. Does that make sense? Kind of like medium length, but
Mhm.
not medium length.
Mhm.
She's wearing a dark blue t-shirt and jeans.
Nacho.
Two small dogs, it looks like, with her.
What?
What you doing?
A reading.
She's in heaven with her mom and dad. Sounds like she said mom or dad. Mom and dad.
So her mother's still alive. Her father's passed. Her mother's 97.
She needs to be able to.
Mommy. Mommy.
I'm stuck with this. I'm kind of confused why she said that. Hold on. I'm gonna see what she means by this. It could be my mistake or it could be hers. Hold on. I'm hearing it.
Wow. I want to go.
Okay, so that's my fault. When she said she's up there with her parent, I thought parents, because it could be parents, so I'm assuming it was her mom and dad, so that was my fault.
What beer?
That's how she worded it.
What beer?
Your aunt says she's always been proud of you, but she wants you to learn not to take things serious. And you've been always on edge lately. She's worried about you. She's around all the time, but she wishes you would talk to her more. Is there anything you want to ask or say to her?
Like, does she like see my kids and know I have kids?
She says she adores them. She's there. She's around all the time. Sometimes your kids will watch her. They see her spirit.
I feel like the baby does, because she's only 2.
Yeah, they see him. She says she's worried. She wants you to start taking it easy and not worry so much.
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything else. Is there anything else you want to ask her?
Is she like watching over my grandma because she's like older because of her being 97?
She's with her all the time. She needs more prayers. You need to get everybody to pray again.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ew, Daddy.
Hello?
Hi, Paul.
Have
Can
I
you hear
been
me?
reading for you before?
No.
What's your first and last name?
Chris with a K. Last name is Todd, Todd.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't need your last name. It's just a habit. All right. Who do you want me to connect with?
Pardon me?
Who do you want me to connect with?
My brother.
What's his
His
first
name
and
is
last name?
Mike. Michael Todd.
Sorry for your last one. Zip in. Are you there? Hello?
Yes. Are you there?
Yeah. How long has it been?
May 2016. Sorry, I was trying to get my AirPods going so I could hear you.
It's okay.
I'm shocked. I didn't realize my heart's pumping.
Your brother took his life?
No, I don't think it was intentional.
I need you to forgive me because I did this to myself.
Okay.
You understand what he's saying?
Yep.
Because when he passed, everybody had questions.
Yeah.
He had addictions.
Yes.
So this was an overdose?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But he says that he's free of his addictions when he crossed into the light. Every time you play that music or play music, he's with you, he tells me. Thank you for the gifts.
Okay.
Sometimes, I don't know if you're paying attention to this, you might feel like there's something that went right through you. I don't know if you felt that before, like a wind or a breeze.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? When
Yeah.
there's no wind?
Yeah.
He does that because you're either busy or you're not paying attention to him and he's trying to find ways, thank you guys for the gifts, find ways of letting you know he's there. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
He's been known to drop things around you too.
Okay.
He visited in a dream or dreams, but let me see here. He has like light brown or blondish brown hair. He's wearing a t-shirt and jeans in his 20s, right?
Yeah, he was 30. He was 34, 35.
Yeah, they're always young in heaven, so I see them in their 20s. I don't see them when they get
Right,
older.
right.
Do you like to eat?
Oh yeah, he can eat.
I'm seeing him eating something or like he's hungry or something.
He was always hungry. My mom said we could afford a horse if we didn't have to feed my brother.
It's his
But he was
validation.
six. Yeah, he's 6'5", so he never gained weight.
Your brother, when he went to heaven, he's working up there helping other people recover to help them understand why they're there.
Okay.
So he's kind of passing it forward. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, yeah.
You said you'd be proud of him.
I'm. Thank you.
That's what he's doing. He wants everybody to know he's okay now. He's not suffering. I don't want people to blame themselves for my addiction or what happened. I want it to stop because what happened was my choice. It was by accident, but it was my choice because of my addiction. And when people do overdoses, they take too much and they don't pay attention when they take more. And that's basically what he's showing me. He was just paying,
Yeah.
he wasn't paying attention. But he said it was quick. He didn't feel anything. It was like he fell asleep.
Yeah, he did.
He doesn't want people to remember him that way. He wants people to remember him, the happy side of him, his loving side, not how he was addicted or how he died. Because that's where people want to stay with him, and that's not him.
Yeah.
Because he's moved on from that. And he hopes you guys move away from that as well. When he passed away, did you lay the flowers down for him?
Yeah.
I keep seeing flowers and balloons. Did you guys do things with balloons too? Your family or somebody in the family?
No.
Something's
But
going on. Huh?
I was the first. I was the first one that went to set up his coffin with flowers and stuff before everybody else got there.
So maybe somebody in the family's done the balloons. It's validation there if you
Maybe.
ask somebody.
Okay. Maybe somebody set off some balloons for him.
You keep looking at old pictures of him, you and him when you guys were younger.
I do.
He's shown me that. He's with you at that moment. He hears you when you talk to him. He
I
wants you to
talk
know
to
it's
him a
going to be
lot.
okay. Huh?
I talk to him a lot.
Three dogs are with him, he tells me. So they're his or he's taking care of somebody's dogs.
We had some dogs growing up. Yeah.
His house in heaven is on the beach. It's very peaceful. That's where he built his house in heaven. I have no pain there. I have no addictions here. I'm okay. His biggest thing he wants you and everybody in the family to understand is that he doesn't want you guys to remember him that way anymore.
No, I don't. I don't remember him like that. Or I just get angry with him sometimes because he's not here.
He doesn't have never left you.
I know.
What do you want to say to him before he goes?
Is mom okay?
Mom's okay. She loves you very much. Talk to her more. So your mom likes to mess with the phone. It sounds like electricity in the TV or something. So she's doing all that. That's what she does.
She just passed away on Sunday.
So sad. So you're going to just be aware that your mom is going to be doing more of that now. She's, you know it's her. He says, I'm taking care of her.
Okay.
You know, this is going to happen. It's heaven. She's in good hands.
I
She
have
spent a lot
nobody
of time
left.
with her mom and dad.
You're good. I don't have anybody here though. I'm all alone now.
Here. Right here. Talk to me more. I'm never going to leave you. Love you, sis. So goodbye. Does that sound like him?
Yeah.
Sorry for your
Sure.
loss. Thank you for allowing me to do that. I hope
Yeah,
that helped
thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So there's a lot of healing going on with my readings today. So if you guys want a healing reading for me, all you have to do is message me under my bio. There's a link there. Click it. That's where you message me to schedule reading. A half hour, 65, and hours, 125. Please don't message me for free readings because I don't respond to those ones on there. It's not fair for other people who are trying to get through to want free readings when I do free readings. Okay. Thank you guys for the gifts. Please keep the taps going. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it. I can't tell if somebody's there or not. Hello? I guess they left. Hello?
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
How are you?
Good, thank you. Can you hear me?
What's your name?
Melanie.
Yeah, what's your name?
Melanie. Last name is Weiss.
I don't need last name. So who do you done a reading with me yet?
No.
Okay, what's your first and last name? I'm sorry, who do you want me to connect with? I just need the first and last name.
Sorry. Sarah Collier.
Can you spell that last name?
Collier.
Relationship?
She was my best friend.
Sorry for your loss. How long has it been?
4 years.
So when I connect with her, she's going to show herself looking young. She won't look like you remember her, okay? I'll do my best to give
Okay.
you that validation. The more open you are, the more easier this is going to be. If you're closed off, it might affect your reading. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh
She's
yeah.
going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. Okay?
That's fine.
Sarah Collier, right?
Yes.
Were you just telling her she needed to get her AS on here or else or something? Was you just thinking about that to her?
No. No, but I have thought that in the past. Every
Okay,
time I
so she
watch
must have heard you
somebody, I
because that's
think
how
that.
she relayed that to me. Huh?
I say every time I see somebody like doing readings or something, I think that.
Okay, so it's why she's on here telling me it that way. Her death was unexpected at that moment, and she's telling me she's sorry she never got to say goodbye to you.
Yes.
Was she murdered?
No. Um, she passed in her sleep, but I don't know exactly how.
So she's telling me the people. Is there a rumor going around that she was murdered or something?
No.
Okay. So was this like an overdose? This isn't a normal.
I
This
do
isn't a
believe.
normal death.
Yeah, I think it was. I think I don't really know very much. I just like all I know about her death is that she
Before
was
you go any
there.
further, she says that you're
Yeah,
angry with people around that when she died. Does that make
yeah,
sense?
yeah, yeah.
She took too much, but they were insisting on giving her more. It's like a female
Yes,
that was kept bugging her to do more.
yes,
You
yes,
understand who this is?
yes.
She was laughing and saying, "We're not done yet. You got to party more. You got to take up more. You got to take more." And I think she knew it was enough, but she was too much into where she was at. She says that girl's got mental illness, and she hopes that you forgive her.
Okay.
But again, she's also like the last spirit saying she's free of this when she crossed into the light of her addictions and her pain. Was she a fidgety person?
Sorry.
Was she kind of a fidgety person, like to mess with her fingers or her hands or something?
Mm,
Because she's doing
I don't
something
really
with
know.
her hands, and I can't see the details. She's doing something, and I don't know what she's doing. Like I see things,
I
but I don't see them like I see you. It's like 2
I
seconds and
don't.
it's gone.
To be honest, I don't even. I wouldn't remember. To be honest, like, we were best friends, but like there was periods of times where I didn't see her and stuff like that. So I don't really know if she did that or not anymore, or at one point.
So did she have dark brown hair and medium length?
Yes.
She's younger? Okay.
Yep.
She's wearing a hoodie like what I'm wearing. Blue. She's
Mhm.
smiling. She's got a dog with her.
Hmm.
She's got a beautiful stone building or something. I don't know what she meant. Like a stone building. That's where she lives. So she said a stone building in heaven. She's visited you through music and dreams. She comes to you as butterflies.
Interesting.
You saw her spirit. Did you see something? You didn't know what it was?
Recently.
What happened?
I was just sitting in my bed and I felt something, and then I looked up and I kind of seen like this. It seemed like a person, but obviously not a person. Like just like go right beside me, like really fast. And then my dog had looked up really quickly at the exact same time, and I was like, "Someone's there. I know someone's there." And then about
Listen,
10 minutes later, I seen an orb go by.
let me ask you something. This is me before I connect back with her. So, were you thinking of her, talking with her that day or during that week, maybe? Is that
I
to bring her down?
I always talk to her, always.
So, understand that every time we think of them, we talk to them, we talk about them, they're always there. It draws them to us. So, there's nothing to be scared.
Yeah, I'm not scared. I really like I'm very intuitive, but I mean like not you're intuitive, but I am an intuitive person. I have a sixth sense and stuff, so this stuff doesn't scare me, but I just like to know if it's her there instead of somebody else, right?
That was fair. She's never going to stop visiting you. She loves you. She's always going to be there.
She's my soul sister.
She says that you were her best friend, and she hopes that she did a good job as being your best friend, but she felt like she let you down, and she's sorry. She knows that
That's okay.
that she felt that she's done that to you, and she hopes that you forgive her,
Oh,
that
absolutely.
you understand.
Yeah.
But she wants you to know that even though you lost her in this life, she says you also gained me up here because I'm still down here. You still can talk to me. Thank you guys for the gifts. And nothing's going to change that because now I'm back to where I was. Again, just remember the good times, not the bad. That's what she's saying. Not how she died, not the negative.
I just feel like I
Anything
lost
else?
a piece of myself that day.
I'm sorry. She's going to always try to find ways of laying feathers near where you walk. That's how you know it's going to be her, because she's going to know where you're going to be. Does that make sense to you?
Okay. Yeah.
Have you been finding feathers since she's passed?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Did that help you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've been dying to hear anything from her for 4 years.
I hope you got the healing you needed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too. Thank you guys for the gifts. Appreciate that.
I don't know how to exit out of here.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Thank you.
So that's how a good medium does readings. They give validation. So validation is always the truth. There's no way for me to know any of this stuff. These readings I've been doing, I don't know these people. I'm in a different state. I ask these people, have I done a reading for you? I don't know these people. So there's no way for me to know who these people are. You can't find this stuff on Facebook. You won't find it on the internet because this stuff is personal. I have always told people if they think I'm a fraud or I'm a fake, please try to debunk me out of these readings because I post the truth on here all the time. I post validation on my page all the time, but nobody does it. So I can't be much of a fraud because I give a lot of free readings out on Sundays. So it's funny when people call me that. And I've read in front of 700 or 800 people. I'm a certified medium. I teach mediumship classes. So I don't know what people are talking. They can talk all they want because they don't know. But that's how I do readings, you guys. Validate. Remember, the truth is always validation. If you go to a medium and they can't give you enough validation, then you probably wasted a lot of money and time. Thank you guys. Before I go any further, I want to warn you guys. There are people on here that pretend to be me, and I don't want you guys getting scammed. See, look up here. See where it says Big Sky Medium? It's one word, okay? Just remember that. They're gonna use my picture and they take my videos and they pretend to be me. I don't message people for readings. I don't add you as a friend on any of my social media. That's one big no-no. I don't use... the only thing I use for when I schedule is the Square. I don't use PayPal or anything else. And I don't call you honey, sweetie, darling on messengers. So those are scams. Be careful. Remember, if my name doesn't match theirs, then you know. And if you're not sure, find my name up here where it says Big Sky Medium, and then click the link. If that link goes to my page on Facebook, that's me. If they don't have that, then that's not me. So you guys be careful. There's a lot of fakes out here. I can't warn you enough because they bother people every time I do these free readings. So please be safe, be careful. Facebook, TikTok, and all these social media sites know they're doing it, but they don't do nothing. If you go on here, you'll probably see hundreds of people on here trying to copy to be me. So this is the only me on here. Just make sure there's no numbers, no underscores, no double G's or double Y's or whatever's on here, because that's not me. They copy and they scam people. I don't scam the people. They come to me. I don't go to them. So you remember that. A scammer always goes to the people. That's how you know they're scammers. So just be careful. That's all I can tell you guys. Because every week I block on here about 3 or 4 of them a week. It's getting worse. Nothing gets done. Mention that. Sorry. Thank you guys for the gifts. I just want you guys to be safe. Hello?
Oh,
Hi, what's your name?
April,
I can't see you, April.
how do I do this? Hold on, there we go. Let me click off this. Oh, how do I do it? I'm trying. It says live access something. It
So
won't let me.
go over there and read the what people are posting on there. They'll tell you how to do it. Just read what they're saying because people Paco posts stuff on their live about how to do it. Other people do too. Just kind of read what they're doing.
It says you connected to audio only, so I don't know how to
Read what they're posting. Might help you out.
click the camera button is what they're saying, but that's what I'm doing and it's not doing nothing.
Somebody just subscribe. Thank you guys, whoever was subscribed to my page. I appreciate your help. Thank you. Did you
It
click
says
on the camera?
yeah, it says live access needed, and I don't know how to do it. It like I can't click off the camera button like I'm clicking on it and it won't.
Try
I'm clicking
multi-guess is what it's saying. I don't know. Just kind of read what they're telling you. What people are in here trying to help you.
tap multi-guest settings, add camera.
Thanks, Paco.
Mm.
Guys, can you guys keep keeping the taps going? Thank you guys for the gifts.
Allow access to this app. Video over here.
I think she got out. All right. The next person. Thank you guys for the gifts. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
Michaela.
Have I done a reading for you?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please step aside so I can do as somebody else that hasn't had a reading, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Following me too, I appreciate that. Again, if you want a rating, a half hour is 65 phone, an hour is 125 Zoom or phone. It's right under my bio. There's just click the link. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How do you connect?
Thank you guys for the gifts. You can just read the messages on, I guess, the messages they're talking about how to connect. Can you not connect? Are you there?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Can you not connect?
I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm losing people. All right, 1 second. People are leaving here. Trying another person. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, all my paid readings are private. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I don't understand what's going on with mine neither. Oh, there we go.
Okay, what's your name?
Christina.
Christina, who do you want me to connect with?
My stepdad, Jim.
How long, sorry for your loss. How long has it been since he's crossed?
Day after Thanksgiving.
Sorry, what's his last name?
Cogswell.
Buffalo?
Cogswell.
Can you spell that?
Cogswell.
Cogswell?
Cogswell, yes.
Is this your, you said stepdad?
Yes.
Have you not got dreams of him yet?
Actually, yes, I did a few days ago.
What was it like?
It was weird because it was like his viewing, but I was all upset and he gave me a hug. That was the only thing. That's the only thing I remember.
I can't connect with him for some reason. See, when my pen goes like that and it goes in a circle, there's something that's going on. Either he never crossed over or something. I can't connect with him.
Oh, wow.
Was his death traumatic or something?
No.
Was he connected to something or someone in that family or something he had? There's a lot of reasons why they can't connect. I don't know why. I can't connect with them. My pen goes like that. That means there's no connection.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. What I would do is if you pray to God every night, ask God to put the light down and have family members come in to help him cross over. You start getting more of those dreams, and that's how you know he's crossed over. I can't connect with them. I don't know what's up.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry. Thank you. I got to be real with people. I'm not going to make something up if I just can't connect.
I don't know how to close out of this.
Thank you. Hello?
Hi,
Hi, what's your name?
Tanya, Tonya,
Have I done a reading for you
STR.
before?
No,
And who do you want me to connect with?
my mom,
Her first and last name?
Sandy, SANDY, HERZOG.
HERR.
HERZOG. Herzog.
How long, sorry for your last, how long has it been since she's crossed?
4.5 years.
She won't look the same. She's going to come to me young, and she's going to tell you only what you need, not what you want to hear. Why are you taking responsibility of your mom's death? Why are you so hard on yourself for that? She's asking.
A lot of
She
guilt.
wants you to stop. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
What's good? What do you felt like you could have done more, or you've only because she said there's nothing you could have done. It was her time.
Yep. There's nothing I could have done.
She says you can't fight God. Your mom visits you in dream, and she's been known to leave change on the ground for you to pick up when weird places, like coins.
Yep.
Like could just be nickels or pennies or something. She moves things around in your bedroom when you're asleep, and she tells me so. There's noises you might have heard, and she visits you in
Yep.
dreams.
Yep.
You have cat or cats?
No.
Does somebody in your family have the cat?
No.
So I keep saying I mess with the cat. What does that mean?
We only have dogs.
Hold on. Okay, so you have computer. You've been having problems with computer?
Mm,
I don't know.
No.
I'm kind of struggling with this one. Hold on.
She always had problems with her computer.
I don't think that's it. You have more than one person that's crossed over?
Yes.
So I'm just going to ignore this part. I'm going to go with what she tells me. If another spirit's jumping in, I need you to tell me who that is, because this is where it gets frustrating. That means that you never got to say goodbye to somebody else that's trying to jump in, and it's making my readings go really weird, okay? And they won't make any sense if I figure out what's going on. When your mom was in her 20s, did she have light brown hair? It was kind of curly.
Yeah.
She's wearing this blouse, I think, or a button-up shirt, and it's a short sleeve button-up collared shirt. She lives in a beautiful house up in heaven with her family. She's got the dogs, she says. You have your mom's, you did or you used to, or you do have your mom's old clothing, and then she says ring or rings.
Oh, yeah, there's lots of rings.
So if somebody had a birthday, or there's a birthday coming up, I'm seeing a cake.
No, not.
I don't know.
Well, my sister, like in September, but
That's too long. So I don't know who's jumping in. My readings go really quick and easy. Does that make sense? Have you been
yeah.
watching my readings that go really quick and
Mhm.
easy? When I struggle, that means there's somebody jumping in, a family member, a friend that you didn't get the chance to say goodbye, and I can't get around this. It's going to keep messing up. I'll keep asking your mom to come forward, but I can't guarantee that whoever that is jumping in. You were with your mom towards the end, and she's thanking you for that, correct?
Yes.
She keeps saying you couldn't have done any more. She keeps wanting you to say forgive yourself. What do you want to say to your mom?
Just that I love her and I miss her.
She says she's never left you. She wants you to keep talking to her. She's blowing you a kiss. There's a female coming through, dark brown hair, medium length. Who is that?
The only other female I've lost is my daughter, and she was a baby.
Was she born?
Yes. She would have been 24.
I think what she's trying to tell me is that it was her time to go. Even as a baby, we don't know when we're going to go. It's God's perfect timing, not ours. He's not doing this to hurt you, but there was lessons from that happening that you were supposed to learn. Does that make sense? Unfortunately, she came for a reason, and then she had to leave, and it's hard for us to understand that.
Mhm.
She loves you, and she wants you to understand that she looks a lot like you at that age, and you've seen her in dreams. She's shy, and she's saying thank you. She's waving goodbye. So if
Thank
you look
you.
at a picture, that's going to look like her at that age. She said, whatever that age is. She goes, that looks like me at this age.
Yep.
Did I help you?
Yep, it did. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello?
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
Um, my name's
Hello?
Barbara. Hi.
Who do you want me to connect with?
My mother,
What's her first? Sorry for your last. What's her first and last name?
Sharon Rogers.
How long has it been since she's crossed over?
A year.
Sorry for your loss. So she's not going to look the way you remember her, and she's going to tell you what you need, not
A
what you want
year.
to hear. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Your mom says right now you're clinically depressed. You understand that? You've been depressed lately?
Excuse me?
You've been depressed lately?
Yes. Yes.
She says you're clinically depressed, and it's because every time something goes down or goes bad with you, you start calling on her, and she's sad when she has to come down to deal with you because she doesn't know how to deal with you because she's only can do so much. She says you need help. You're spiraling, and it's depressing. You're in a dark spot. You understand that? Your spiritual
Yes.
vibration is down. It needs to be up. And when that
Yes.
happens, sometimes we're not with God. You get that?
Y-
We're in
Yes.
darkness, and we need to get that light. And that's part of what's going on with you.
Yes.
Is because you walked there. It's almost like you turned away from God,
Yes.
or you walked away from God. I don't know what the situation is, but I see darkness with you, and there's no light. And so this is where you're at. You're depressed, and you need medical help as well. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Your mom is so worried about you right now because she's afraid you're not going to wake up because you're having a hard time as it is. It's going to affect something within you, and she's worried about that.
Yes, I
She's
am.
frustrated, and she says, "Why don't you get the help you need?"
I'm trying to.
She goes, every time she moves around and complains, it doesn't do anything for her. That's how she said it. She's just getting frustrated. That makes sense. It's not me. It's how they talk.
Mm. All right. I know. She knows.
She goes, if I was down there and I get to do it,
Me
I
and my
would take
mom
you
are
to the
very
clinic a long
close.
time ago, whether you liked it or not.
What'd she say?
She says, if I was down there, I would drive you to the clinic, whether you liked it or not.
Oh,
She goes, I never left you. I wish you would stop thinking I've left you. I've never left you. I've been there and I've been showing signs, but sometimes you're not ready to see them because you're so into this sadness I can't get through. So what she's talking about, in heaven, there's a higher vibration. Okay, that's high vibration. When we're depressed, we have a lower vibration. It's hard for the higher vibration to come through to let them know that we're around at times. Does that make sense to you?
yes.
So sometimes we may not be getting the dreams. We're not seeing things around us because we're not ready to heal ourselves so them that they can get through. And they can't be mixed with
Oh,
them with
okay. I
our
see.
vibration. It's not not allowed. If that makes sense to you. So
So
if
is
you're
that why
thinking why she's not visiting you,
I
that's
don't see
why, what's
nothing
going
in
on. What's that?
Is that why I don't get no no like things from my mom since she passed away? Like no, that she's here with me?
Yeah, because you're not ready yet. When people are mourning, they go through a tunnel vision.
Okay.
And they can't see what's going on around them. A spirit could probably throw a cup around across the room and break it, and you'll just look and just keep walking by, not even be fazed by it. Lights will be flickering. You probably wouldn't even know what's going on.
Okay.
Dreams, sleep right through them. Because understand that she can't get through because of your energy. Her energy's high. It can't. Do you understand? The light can't get with the dark at this point. It's up to you to get that light back within you, so
Right.
that she can get. So you got to heal yourself, so she can come around more.
Right.
She's trying. That's why she's frustrated too.
Oh. Okay.
Your mom has dark brown hair. It was curly when she was in her 20s, correct?
Yes.
It's like a lavender and blue dress she's wearing. She's smiling. 3 dogs, 1 cat, I think she said. She says she's got a beautiful house in the cabin, and this is where she does all her work. I'm not sure what that means. She likes it there. I'm with her every day, though. Your mom has got so desperate to get your attention. She has dropped things in front of you, and then she already left. Okay, I'll say goodbye to her then. Okay, so Barbara, if you're still on, your mama says she loves you. Oh, that was pretty crazy. I don't think it's rude that she left. I think her mom called her on it, and she might not be ready to deal with it. I guess that's kind of a sad thing. So she's probably going through her own personal thing going on with her, and her mom's just trying to tell her how it is to get her out of that funk. Some people don't want to get out of that funk, and some people are ready. Some people would rather just be in the funk, and some are, I don't know, everybody's different. It's kind of sad either way. It's a sad thing. But I deal with all kinds of readings. My readings are never the same. How can you get a reading? So, which is my cartoon picture. There's a link under it. Click the link. It'll take you to my Facebook page, and then you message me there. A half hour is 65 phone, an hour is 125 Zoomer phone. Or if on my Instagram, there's that little Instagram tab next to it. You click on that, and that's how you can schedule readings with me. Hello?
It's only letting me do audio.
There's
Oh,
a
hold on. Oh, there it goes. Is it? There it goes. Thank you.
What's your name?
Tracy.
Who do you want me to connect with?
My mother.
What's her first and last name?
Marsha Torres.
Sorry for your loss. How long has it been since she's crossed over?
She passed away in 06.
So it's been a long time. You're not going to probably remember everything that she's done to let you know she's around. You may or may not. That's okay. Some people don't remember in their morning. So if you can get past that and everything else sounds okay, that's fine. What happens sometimes, people get to that point when I tell them, and it's been a long time, they're like, well, maybe, could have happened, probably, I'm not sure. Well, they do that. They block themselves out completely. Then I won't be able to get through. But if you can get past that part and allow everything else to come through and be open, it'll be okay. Because I can't remember everything my mom did when she passed. Honestly, it's hard to remember some of that stuff. Your mom is asking for forgiveness because she wasn't the best mom at times. You understand that?
Yeah.
I was emotionally and physically abusive to her. Now understand that spirits don't lie when they come through. And she's saying, she said, the reason I did this is because I was dealing with my own insecurities and I knew better. So your mom takes responsibility of that. You need to hear this.
Yes.
Your mom is actually jealous of you at some point. She's very insecure. So you must have got some kind of attention and she needed that and she wasn't getting that. So she took that anger out on you. I'm sorry.
Yes. I get it.
I need you to understand that I loved you, even though I didn't treat you as fair as the others. Thank you guys for the gifts. There is no excuse for any of this. I take responsibility of this, and whatever I've caused you mentally or spiritually, I've done that to you, and I own it. You understand what she's saying?
Yes.
It says, I hope you forgive me.
Oh, I do.
One thing I am proud is to say that you turned out as a better person than me, and I didn't do that to you. You could have turned out so much worse, but you turned it around. But I am so lucky to call you my daughter. I wish I'd have done that before more.
Oh.
Were you around your mom, right? Before she passed? Around her a lot, or right before she died?
A little, not like right around, but
She
soonish.
said something, and she's something bad, or she said something. Does that make sense? Something not good. I don't know if you heard it, but she said it came out of her mouth. And I don't know if she had dementia or anything like that, or if she was just angry, but something came out and she's sorry, whatever that was.
I believe I know what she's talking about.
Blame, something about blaming or blame.
Yeah.
She's saying, I'm sorry again. I've done so much damage to you all the way to the end, and I don't know why you're even here talking to me, because I would be so angry with me if I was you. And I'm sorry. I need you to forgive me, and I hope you forgive yourself, but it's mostly me. I was a horrible person at that time, I know. I'm not going to lie. I'm tired of lying. I had to see myself when I went to heaven. I didn't like this, who I saw. Your mom has like medium, straight, dark brown hair, right? Or brown hair?
Before she passed, yes.
She looks like that to me in her 20s.
She was very young looking, but she looked a bit different when she passed.
So
than
I
when
don't
she
see
was
them.
only
How do you
20.
remember them? How they died? They always come to me like in their 20s. So it's like a summer shirt or something. It's like a white shirt. I think there's lace around here, but it's like it's like sleeveless, and it's cotton. And I think she's wearing shorts, but she's smiling. That's how I see her. She's out with, there's a lot of sun or brightness behind her. I can't tell if I think she's in the country because I see these old barns or old buildings back there. So I think this is where she's at. She wants you to understand one thing, is that she changed when she had to go to heaven.
Yeah.
But she's not that person anymore. She's not that monster. When your mom passed away, did the family kind of go in and take a lot of this stuff, most of it?
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, you were supposed to have the ring, or do you have the ring? Something about the ring.
I didn't get anything.
I'm sorry, but did you know you were supposed to have the ring?
No. But
because I did this to her, everybody treats her the same way now. And it was nothing. She was innocent. It was my fault.
there was a ring that was brought up as well as other jewelry, but I didn't get anything.
Your mom, I hate to say this to you, Tracy, but I'm going to tell you because this is me telling you this. I think your mom was a narcissist. If that's what it sounds like. And when you're in a family with a narcissistic family and you're the good one, they all come against you and they're all selfish and greedy. And does that make sense? And they're mean to you.
Yes.
It's like being in a cult. You know there's something off.
Yeah, they were
I'm sorry you went through all that.
very put off around the time of the funeral. I felt very isolated.
I know how that feels. I'm so sorry. I hope God puts his holy white loving blanket around you and the angels give you all the hug and love that you need in this life. You deserve it.
Thank
And
you.
all those evil family members, I hope you learn to block them and now have no communication, because you're never going to be alone. You have people around you that will be with you. You understand that?
Yeah.
That's me talking.
Yeah.
You don't give up, because they want you to give up. They know that you know the truth and they don't want the truth to be exposed. People that are the light, that are truth, that speak the truth, the darkness doesn't like that. And your mom just admitted to us that she raised her family to be like that, basically. Right. She was control of everything. She's like, just tell her I gotta go, like that. And she's waving goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, I was really worried about with your mom right before she exited. I kind of started getting a little bit of nauseous feeling.
Yeah.
And usually when I get the nauseous feeling, and that's when they're trying to jump in, and I'm not allowing them to jump in. It's bad, 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 bad. So I'm gonna smudge myself again. I don't like that feeling. It's
I
what's that?
I get that. Yeah. She was very forceful.
They all are. Those
Could be.
narcissists is always about power and control. You understand that?
Yeah.
There's no love in that when there's power and control. It's just mean. And she taught your family to be mean against you. And just so you know, it was not you. God loves you. Okay? You hold on to that.
Yes.
That's the truth. I'm sorry you went through that. That's hard. You
Thank
must be a
you.
strong person. I'm sorry your mom was jealous of you and did all those things to you. You got a lot of prayers out there
Thank
right now.
you.
People are praying for you right now. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, some of these readings get some emotional, some yeah. None of my readings are ever the same, you guys. They're always different. That poor lady had to go. Probably went through so much that we don't even understand, and she's just trying to be strong every day. I can't imagine what she went through with a family that's like that. I got out of my narcissistic family in Arizona really quick. My family in Montana are great, but those ones down there, I was lucky to have family up here. But yeah, down there they're very. It was like being in a cult. It was so weird. I totally had sympathy for her over this. Let's see here. You make sure you guys are delighted for your reading. You're welcome. Hello?
Hi there.
Hi. I'm echoing on from your side. There's something going on with your camera.
Did you say I'm echoing?
Okay, no, I don't hear myself anymore. Oh yeah, I do.
Is it good?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I think I'm echoing. I can't tell. I can't see you either.
How about now?
Okay. What's your first name?
It's Lisa.
Letitia?
Lisa.
Lisa, sorry. Lisa, who do you want me to connect with?
My brother Tyler.
Sorry. How old was he when he passed?
Oh boy.
Was he a little kid or a baby?
He was about 30.
Okay. What was his last name?
McIntyre.
How long ago since he passed?
7 years ago.
Sorry for your loss. So when I do connect with Tyler, he's going to look young. He won't look like you remember him, okay?
Okay.
Like in his 20s. Give me 1 second. He's going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. This was an accident?
Like his passing?
Yeah.
You could call it that, I guess.
Was it like an overdose?
That had to do with it, but he actually took his life.
In a car?
No.
Hold on. So this wasn't an accident. This was a suicide.
Yeah.
I couldn't go on, and I want everybody to stop blaming themselves. There's nothing that they could have done. They didn't do anything to do this. It was me. So he's saying, why do you guys keep blaming people? So you guys blaming people for his death?
I'm not sure. I
Is
know
your
my
family?
I know my
Huh?
brother. Like I have 4 older brothers and then 2 sisters. I know one of my brothers was blaming like himself, for my brother's death, because he was
He
with
wants
him.
it to stop because there's nothing. He goes, nothing. He goes, I'm just tired of it because there's nothing they could have done. It was me.
I understand.
I needed that freedom. I needed to let go. I was suffering for too long. He goes, they don't get that. They don't understand that. I can say it a million times. Even when I was alive, they didn't listen. Nobody listened until I died. That's what he said. Nobody listened until I died. Then they listened. Was he crying out about something?
Sorry.
He sounds really angry.
There was some people that knew he was struggling. The girl he was seeing was actually a youth counselor, so I knew at the time I didn't know my brother was struggling as much. But my dad was pretty close with him, and at the time my dad was trying to get him help, because he was also doing quite a bit of drugs that was making him go very it wasn't my brother that we knew at the time, but my dad was trying to get him some help, but he was refusing help, and there was some other people around him, like his girl he was seeing at the time, that was trying to get him some help, but he just kept denying it. So
Don't tell me too much. He's just going to keep it. He's got more to say about it. He's just saying, I'm just tired of the blaming. He goes, every time I go down there, I get drained of that energy. I get drained of the negativity, the energy everybody's putting out about it. Why can't everybody just get together and try to listen and heal from it instead of move on and be so angry?
I don't know.
But he is free of this. He's free of all of this. He says, I'm free of it all. He's traveling a lot in heaven. He says, he goes, I'm also learning new languages in case I have to come down here and get reincarnated. He wants to thank you because he says you were the only sister that stood by him during this whole time, that understood. You understand that? When the other ones weren't listening or caring enough. Does that make sense? And now that he's passed, now they're listening. And they wish they would have listened. You always think of your brother all the time. Like you think of him and he's always with you. He hears you. And he's thanking you for the flowers, the cards, the pictures, all the beautiful things you've given to him. He has them in heaven. He goes, even though you think they died over there, I still have them with me. He has a beautiful place in his home in heaven where he places them. So he has them. Something happens around your closet at night. I don't know what he's talking about. This movement or something happened around the closet. You understand that? Something fell or something got moved in the closet. I don't know what he's talking about. But he also visits you in dreams. And he's blinked the lights. The lights have blinked in the past.
Ever since he's passed, I've constantly seen lights flickering.
He's trying to let you know he's there.
And
he likes it when you play his music. Because you talk to him or think of him a lot. He says when that song comes on and you play that music. And he says, thank you for that.
I always sit by him and talk with him all the time.
Your brother says he's always going to look after you. He's always going to protect you. I need you to be strong and to remember the truth about me no matter what they say. Thank you guys for the gifts. Because he goes, I knew that you understood me more than a lot of the other family members. Dad did, but the rest of them, they didn't. It's like they didn't want to care or listen until I died. He keeps bringing that up. So your brother comes forward with the brown hair. It looks like he's got some facial hair. Is that him in his 20s?
Yeah, that's right.
Or is that somebody else coming in?
That sounds like my brother.
Did he have is like a mustache or something? Can't tell. I just saw it so quick. Is it a goatee or mustache?
I believe, yeah, he had a little like goatee.
T-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
There's a dog with him. It's a brown and white dog, I think. One dog with him. So it's his or he's taking care of somebody's dog in the family. He likes to laugh a lot.
Yeah, he did. He was always happy.
At one point, I did love life. I loved trying new things. I loved experiencing things. I was always hopeful, and I always had plans. I don't know what happened, honestly. Since I just woke up and one day I got depressed and I couldn't get out of it.
He was struggling for a
This
long
happened.
time.
Huh?
He was struggling for a long time before anybody like actually clued in like how bad he was before he like took his life. So
it sounds like he had hope before he woke up like that at one point. Does that make sense? It just triggered?
yeah.
So it sounds like it could have been a chemical imbalance. And he does probably people that are blaming themselves. It's not them. It's just sometimes these things happen.
Is there anything he misses since he's passed away?
I need the release. Let me see. One thing I do miss is how everybody used to get together and everybody used to be nice to each other. That's what I miss. Everybody's divided and hateful and angry. Everybody's mad. People ain't talking at times.
Yeah.
That's what I miss. But most of all, I miss the love of my family. I miss you.
I miss his
If I would have known that this was going to tear everybody apart, I would have tried something different, but nothing seemed to work for me.
Yeah. It was really unexpected.
Like his anxiety, like I'm trying to catch my breath. He's trying to show me. It's not him, but he's trying to show me that's how he was feeling. Like he's like a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
Like you're just trying, like almost like you're running, like you're trying to catch your breath. Does that make sense? Thank you guys for subscribing. I don't know. Was he sick also, physically sick before he died? Because he's saying I was cold and I had the chills. I don't know what that means.
I didn't I can't recall, no. I know he was very unwell physically because he was doing a lot of drugs, which was like messing with him. Like the last I saw him, it wasn't my brother.
When he said that, was he outside or anything when he passed? Is that why he was saying that?
Yeah, he hung himself outside of his house. So yeah.
I'm so sorry. So I'm wondering that's what he means by that, like he was cold right towards the end. But he didn't suffer. He said it was quick. Remember, he said earlier it was quick. He didn't suffer. He doesn't want you to remember him that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He wants you to remember him how he lived, his laughter, his fun, his goofiness. That's where he wants you to. When we remember our loved ones like that, it they don't. It's hard for them to get to us. Like that last reading. Did you see that last reading I did with that lady?
Yeah.
Her mom was basically getting frustrated because we get so depressed. We have lower vibration, and they're up here in heaven, and they can't get to us because that vibration is a vibration. And sometimes when we're mourning, we're going through that tunnel vision too.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of times why it's hard for them to get through. It's not just because of us.
Is my brother constantly? Is he constantly like around me? Like I feel like he visits me a lot.
He says you feel her. He goes, yeah, he feels you. Yes, sorry, yeah, you feel him. He feels me. You understand that? I just heard him say something you were talking. Yeah, he said yes.
I struggle with mental health as well, so I feel like since he passed, I don't know, it's just made me like a lot closer to like my brother. And when I'm not doing well, I just feel like he's constantly around me, like letting me know he's here, and maybe he doesn't want me to like do the same outcome that he did. So I just feel he watches me very close.
He's worried because he doesn't want you to go into the same routine that he went through.
Yeah.
It's almost like your family's got a curse, and he's afraid that you're the one that has it next.
Yeah.
So you need to go into probably see a priest or a pastor and try to get those generational curses taken off right away before it goes down to your kids. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for subscribing. You understand what generational curses are, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I would suggest. To go see a priest or a pastor and get that removed.
Well, yeah, since my brother passed away, like I actually had like a pastor, which is like one of my grandma's friends, actually reach out to me, and like she never knew me, but like she like just felt something about me, and like I don't know, maybe it was my brother that like connected me with her, but she like yeah, she pretty much wanted me to like connect with her and like go to church and stuff, and I don't know, I feel like my brother had like something to do with that since he had passed.
You need to go to church because you need the light back within you when you're going through these times.
Yeah.
I keep seeing like a watch. Do you have your brother's watch? Or who has the watch? Or why am I seeing a watch?
His watch might be in with his, he's in a treasure chest, and I know his phone is in that treasure chest, and there might be a piece of his jewelry. I can't recall though.
So maybe that's just validation that he wore the watch. That's why I'm seeing it. Is there something you want to say to him before he goes?
That I miss him. And when he like comes down and visits us, what does he show himself as? Because like I'm constantly seeing like butterflies.
Don't say anything. Hold on. Don't say anything. Yeah, don't tell me stuff. That's just the way the validation comes, so you know it's him. But I keep getting also cardinals and the bluebirds, or those blue jays. So those are the big ones that comes around as well. And there's butterflies. Yeah, that's what he just told me now.
And one more thing, does he know that I got a piece for him?
You got a what?
A tattoo piece for him.
He was there. He'll give you a thumbs up. He likes it. He goes, I'm going to leave now because I'm going to be with her. And he's going to see you. He's saying, just let her know I'm going to go see her now.
He's
so
always
he can go back right now. So he's on his way to see you.
Thank you so much.
You got a lot of validation there. Did that help you?
Yeah. I've been trying to reach out to you for so long, but I could never get into your chat.
Well, you sound like you needed this. God bless you.
I did. Thank you so much.
I hope it healed you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you guys, that's how validation is the truth. So if you guys need a healing reading or you want to give a reading to somebody that needs it, just message me. Under my bio, there's a link. A half hour, 65, and hours, 125. Message me there. And after I'm done, I can go back and I'll schedule readings with the people that need it. Don't bug me for free readings on that because it's not fair for the people that are waiting in line for readings. Because I just ignore those free readings. I only do free readings when I'm live. I don't do free readings when people message me. I do a lot of free readings on Sundays, so make sure you guys follow me on Sundays because I do a lot. And unfortunately, I couldn't make it to the radio today because they had some problems over there. So hopefully I'll be back at the radio next week and I go back to doing live radio readings on TikTok as well. So Sundays are my way of giving back. TikTok free live radios. Thank you guys for following me or subscribing. TikTok. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome for subscribing. So I do. Wow. Holy cow. Thank you guys. Wow. I feel blessed. Wow. Holy cow. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. So I forgot what I was going to say now. So live free readings on TikTok, on the radio I do on Sundays, and then at 7 p.m. Mountain Time on here I give free readings. So that's my way of giving back to community. But people do message me for private readings on there. So my private readings are private. I don't disclose anything. So and on my videos on Zoom, if you want them recorded, I can record those and send an emailing you back to you. Let's see who the next person is. Go. Let's see what's going on here. Hello?
What's up?
Good. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Have I ever done a reading for you?
No, sir.
Okay. What's your first name?
Steve?
Steve?
Yes, sir.
Steve, who'd you like me to connect with today?
My stepdad.
You were close to him?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was his first and last name?
Donnie Stewart. Donald.
Johnny Stewart?
Donald.
Donald?
Yes, sir.
Stewart?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry for your loss. How long has it been since he's crossed over?
About 3 years.
Okay. So, Steve, when I do connect with your stepdad, I don't know if you remember him if he was young, but he's going to come to me like in his 20s. And that's how I'm going to, when I see him, I'm going to deliver that message of what I would see. Sometimes I'll see behind them of where they're at as well. I ask certain questions to get as much validation as I can to get the healing, any other important messages that need to be said. And he'll tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I said, do you know Steve? And he goes, Steve is my son. Even though he's my stepson, he's still my boy. He's mine. That's how he said it. Your dad's very proud of you. You went a long ways, and you did this for yourself. He was aware of what you did. And he's saying, you made me very proud. You understand what he's talking about?
Yes, sir.
Your stepdad says that you are too hard on yourself a lot of times. Like you beat yourself up, and he's telling you it's okay to forgive yourself, but don't do that to yourself so much. Everybody makes mistakes. Things happen, but it's not your fault. You don't have to always do that to yourself. You get that?
Yes, sir.
He goes, he wants you to practice forgiving yourself, and you'll be happier and less stressed out.
Makes sense.
You've been finding pennies lately.
I've been collecting pennies.
So he's told me. He goes, he's been finding my pennies lately. That's how he said it.
Yep. I just counted like $6 in pennies today.
That's awesome. Thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate that.
That's crazy.
Your stepdad, I'm just going to call him your dad instead of stepdad because I think that's what he wants to be called. But he says that he visits you in dreams. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Hawks and dragonflies with him. So a hawk is kind of protective. They're very they protect their own. They're tough birds, and they protect their babies, and they provide for their family. Now the dragonfly would represent somebody that likes being on water, likes fishing, or being on a boat. Does that make sense?
My nickname's Boat. That's what he called me.
Boat?
BOAT. Boat.
Oh, cool.
It's hard to talk about. I got put on the spot.
He says, even though I'm gone, he goes, I wonder if he still hears me hollering at him. That's what he said. He's laughing. Do you ever kind of remember him doing that?
Yeah.
He's laughing.
It's like I feel a vibration in my pocket a lot.
But I'm surprised to see him. He also likes to visit you when you're driving.
Yeah. That's what we used to do together. We used to travel. And
Oh, crazy. So he's always still with you, still driving with you. So when I see your dad, he's in his 20s. He's got, I want to say like that short, dark brown hair, short brown hair. He's kind of like wearing a polo shirt. I think it's blue, might be dark blue. And he's just smiling. He's happy. He's smiling and he's waving at you like that. That's why I see him.
Big, pretty teeth. Big, pretty teeth. I miss that dude.
He's got 3 dogs with him. They're kind of big dogs, large dogs. He lives out in the country.
The 3 dogs, that's Ben, Batman, and Ruth.
Your dad says that you have his gear. Would that mean like like hunting gear or fishing gear or something? Gear? Like some of his old working gear, maybe? I don't know what he means gear. I can ask him. You were supposed to have it.
He always carried around a letter from me all the time. I mean, trying to think. I'm sure I have something of his somewhere. He actually lived in he moved away. He went to a rehab for help and got his help and moved out to California. Was supposed to come down and pick me up for Thanksgiving and never made it.
Saying, I hope you forgive me, son. I keep seeing like a buckle, like a belt buckle. Do you have that? Or do you wear one?
Probably telling me to put on a belt because my pants are always too big.
Okay. I just saw him seeing a belt buckle. What do you want to say to him before he goes?
If how he passed was his fault or the others?
So this was an accident.
Yeah.
Like a car accident?
Yeah.
Because what he's saying is that he said it was both of our fault. And it was like simultaneously because they weren't paying attention at that very moment. They both looked up and it was too late to react.
He was on a motorcycle, a street bike.
So was he looking maybe the other direction or not paying attention to what was going on? Because the other guy wasn't noticing either. Because he says it's both of our fault.
Yeah, the story I got, I mean, he was just an old man that thought he was young and would fly everywhere on that thing and hit the back of a Volkswagen, and he was 6'7", 6'8", so he went ejected over it and wrapped around a light pole.
I'm sorry. So the Volkswagen, maybe the Volkswagen was going the normal speed and then it slowed down and your dad wasn't paying attention either. Maybe that's what could have happened. They both weren't paying attention.
It was a day before he was coming from California to Tennessee to pick me up.
I'm sorry. There's not a day that I don't stop to visit you that I'm always here, son. I love you and tell your mom I'm still looking after her and everybody. You take care of yourself. We'll talk soon. Let's wave goodbye. Did that sound like your dad?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for allowing me to do that. I hope that helped you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you guys, I'm done doing readings. I am drained. I've been doing readings for almost 2 hours. So make sure you guys follow me because I do a lot of free readings on Sundays. And also, if you guys need to schedule a reading with me, under my bio, which is that little cartoon, click it, message me, and I can schedule a reading with you. I do a lot of free readings on Sundays. It's my way of giving back over the radio, on TikTok, and plus here. So I'm always doing, and I'm trying to get back on my Facebook eventually when I have the time to do free readings on there as well. So I am tired, I'm drained, and I need to get some rest. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thanks for all the hearts. Thanks to my moderators for helping and volunteering your time. You guys rock. You guys mean so much to me, and you guys don't get enough. Thank you. Thank you guys for the gifts. You guys are all great. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night. Thank you. I will. God bless.